Could I have you take your seats, please? We're going to get started. To start together, Hinei Matov, how good it is that we sit together.
Hinei matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov u'manayim, 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 shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. When you greet somebody, Shabbat Shalom, you're supposed to get that greeting back. So I'm going to say it to you. And because you want to enjoy the Shabbat with Jillian and the sacred moment, you're going to say Shabbat Shalom back. So let's try Shabbat Shalom. Jillian, I think they're ready. It is hard, though, to get into the spirit of Shabbat, especially when we have a mincha service in the afternoon. I'm going to give you, by the way, a sacred gift right now. What's your gift? Turn off those cell phones and just forget about them for the next hour and 15 minutes. All right? To be in the moment, not even think about who might be calling you, what football game might be playing, what might be happening, to be present in the moment. That's what Shabbat calls you to do. That's what life should call us to do, and too often we're not present. So just to avoid, and especially, I used to have to say only to the kids, but it's really for everybody, in terms of no Snapchatting, Instagramming, any of those things, just off, please, right? Just not to see them out. Respect the sanctity of our Shabbat. Greatly appreciated. The mincha is the afternoon service. Every day there's a mincha afternoon service. We have morning, shachrit, mincha, and then a mariv in evening. When you get to the mariv, Jillian's going to help us, and then Havdalah, favorite ceremony from camp and from other places. We'll get to share the very end of Shabbat. But the mincha afternoon on Shabbat includes Torah reading, which allows us to have a bat mitzvah, and to be able to call Jillian forward and to recite the prayers and to read from the Torah itself. This morning, those of us who were here, everyone who is bar bat mitzvah age wore a talit as customary. In the mincha service, only those who are involved in the service itself up here need wear a talit, and so I'll put one up on, given that I'll be up here part of the service. We're going to be able to follow in the small red book for now in front of you. The big one we're going to get to in a moment when we get to the Torah reading, but right now it's just for the small red book, the Siddur. And if you'll turn to page 214, page 214, you'll find there Ashrei. It will say the afternoon service for Shabbat and festivals, and Jillian's going to lead us. And we're going to respond on the alternate lines. Here she goes.
Ashrei yoshvei beitecha, ojichalu chasela.
Ashrei ha'am shekacha loho, Ashrei ha'am shadonai Eloham.
Tehillah leDavid, aramimcha Elochaicha melech, v'racha shimcha leolam va'ed.
V'chol yom avarhecha, v'halelah shimcha leolam va'ed.
Gadol Adonai umchilo me'od, ve'ligdulato ein heker.
Dor ledor shabach ma'asecha, u'gvurotecha yagidu.
Hadar kivod hodecha, v'divrei nitlaotecha asicha.
Ve'ezuz nerotecha yomeru, uglatcha asaprena.
Zecher rab tubecha yabi'u, v'tzidkatecha yeranenu.
Chanun v'rachum Adonai, erech apayim ugdal chased.
Tov Adonai lekol, v'rachamav al kol ma'asav.
Yodu Adonai kol ma'asecha, v'chasidecha yevarchucha.
Kevod malchutecha yomeru, uvira Tirataka Yedar Beru.
Lehodili nehadam krotaha v'chod adar malchuto.
Malchutaka Malchut Kol Olamim. Umem Shaltaka Bechol Dor Vador.
So mechanai lecho hanoflihim v'zokef lechol hakfufim.
Einechel Elecha Yisaberu. Va'atano Tain Lachem et Olam Be'ito.
Poteach et yadecha umasbi lechocha hai ratzon.
Sadiq Adonai Bechol Diriav. Vechasid Bechol Ma'asav.
Karov anai lechol korahav lechol asher kerhu ve'emet.
Ritson Yiriav Ya'aseh. Ve'et Shavar Tam Yishma Ve'yoshiyem.
Shomer Adonai koloi vahav v'ekol harshayim yashmin.
Tehillah Adonai Yedaber Pi. Vivarech Kol Basar Shem Kodsho Leolam Va'ed. Va'anachnu nevarech
ya me'ata v'ad olam.
Hallelujah.
Page 217, Chatzi Kaddish. You can go sit down.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה.
Amen.
ועומד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמרה מבורך לעולם לעולם ועולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה
תושבחתה בנחמתה דעמי הירן בעלמה.
ואמרו
Page 218 is the Torah service. We're going to remain seated until the ark is officially open, but in anticipation of that, Jonah Retton, you're going to carry the Torah, so we want you to come forward. Those of you who are opening the ark, you can bring your prayer books with you. Katrina and David Hellman and Leslie and Patrick Osley. If you will join us, if you'll come up, join us on the bima. That's it. Make your way up.
ואני תפילתי לך אדוני את רצון אלוהים ברוב חסדך ענני באמת אישך.
As the ark is opened, we rise together.
ויהי בנשוא אהרון ויאמר משה קומה אדוני ויפוצו אויביך וינוסו משנאיך מפניך כי מציון תצא תורה כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני בירושלים ברוך שנתן תורה תורה ברוך שנתן תורה תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו גדלו לאדוני איתי ונרוממה שמו יחדיו לך אדוני הגדול והגבורה והתפארת והנצח וההוד כי כה בשמיים ובארץ כי כה בשמיים ובארץ לך אדוני הממלכה ומתנשא לכל ראש רוממו רוממו Adonai Eloheinu והשתחוו להדום רגליו קדושו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רממו אדוני אלוהי והשתחוו להר קודשו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו רממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רממו כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו רממו.
You may be seated. Now we'll exchange those smaller red books for the larger red book. The Chumash will be able to follow the Torah reading there. Page 198. Page 198 will be the beginning of our Torah reading of Vayishlach. Jillian's going to be sharing a little bit later a message about the portion, but understand where we are in terms of the narrative. You have to understand that the story of Jacob and Esau, a little bit of conflict, Jillian, wouldn't you say? Jacob goes off, goes with his family up in Haran, and there you may know the story we read this morning about he falls in love with Rachel, but he's tricked into marrying Leah, right? This is the one of the bridal exchange. Some say that's why we actually checked the bride before a wedding. Make sure the bedeck, make sure you got the right lady. In that process, Jacob ends up having lots of children, 12 sons, 1 daughter. They leave this morning in the portion. They leave, and the message that we have from these portions is, by the way, what goes around comes around. It's about what you do in life is going to come back to get you. Jacob tricked his brother Esau out of the birthright and blessing, and it comes back to get him from his uncle, right, from his father-in-law, Lavan. He's going to be tricked back. Things that he did in life, you think you're going to get away with? Well, most often not. So Jacob has to learn. One message, by the way, of the portion of the struggle, you're going to give one about siblings, but another one is that Jacob actually had to deal with his past. Before he could become Israel, before he could become the father of the Jewish people, we're known as Bnei Israel, the children of Israel. His name will be changed from Jacob here to Israel. Before he can do that, he has to confront his past. He has to acknowledge the person he was, the person he wants to be, and what it takes to be a moral, good person. That's the struggle of life for many people. We're going to be able to read from that shortly. In the meantime, Jillian, you're going to come here. Terry and Ronnie, parents of our bat mitzvah, you're going to come forward, share some thoughts with your daughter. You're going to turn that way there, you know. Terry, you'll stand right over here on this side until it's time to switch. That's it. Take a deep breath. There you go.
Are the tissues handy? When I was a little girl, I always dreamed of having my own little girl. In fact, you probably already know this, but I had a premonition that my own little girl would have red hair. On December 6th, 2006, you made that dream a reality. The day you were born was full of celebration and joy for your dad and I, and the circle of family and friends that surrounded us to welcome you. Jonah was over the moon to have a sister. Not sure why, but while I was pregnant with you, he referred to you as the hot dog lady. You came into this world with such strength, determination, and a fiery spirit, all qualities you possess today. I promise to be there for you always, in joyful times and in hard times, to laugh with you and wipe away your tears, to support you and advise you, even when you don't want my advice, and guide you through life's challenges and triumphs. I wish you a long life filled with peace, health, happiness, and purpose, surrounded by family, friends, and community. Make each day count by enriching the lives of others with a smile, a kind word, or a good deed. To be a good person, you should always be kind-hearted, compassionate, and respectful towards others. Remember that no one is perfect. Everyone is allowed to make mistakes. Learn from your own mistakes and use those lessons to help you in life. Look out at this congregation tonight. This is your support. This is your community. We're all here to cheer you on as you walk through life and become the amazing, strong woman I know you're meant to be. We will always be standing by you to support you. Today, after so much hard work and determination, you become a bat mitzvah, a daughter of the commandments, a woman with a proud Jewish heritage and Jewish identity. Your spiritual journey started at this synagogue with the amazing leadership that has been here for you since your baby naming on this very bima with Rabbi Vogel and Hazen Stein. Don't ever forget our family history and where you come from. You are the great-granddaughter of Barbara and John of blessed memory, Holocaust survivors, who fought to stay alive just because they were Jewish. You are also the great-granddaughter of Ruth and Bill of blessed memory, who honorably fought for his country against enemy threat and helped liberate concentration camps in Europe. Honor their memory by standing up for what you believe in and what you feel is right. I hope the values and traditions of your ancestors will guide you through your life. Live your life with purpose and dignity, performing mitzvot and acts of tikkun olam. I'm overflowing with pride today and always. We will watch as you will embrace the Torah, the cornerstone of our faith, with joy and comfort, knowing that you will strive to live by the values it teaches. I love you, Julie.
Give your mom a hug, and your dad's going to share a few words now. Come on.
5 months ago, our feet were in the sand. No, we weren't at the beach. We were standing in the middle of a synagogue in St. Thomas, staring at the Torahs. This wasn't the first time we were there or the first time we seen Torahs, but this time it seemed all new to me. You stood in front of the ark as this lady went from Torah to Torah and explained its long and ancient journey to the island. It felt as if you were reliving the path in which these Torahs took to end up right in front of you. You persisted to hold every Torah in the ark, and you did so proudly. I don't know how to articulate the feeling that took over me. It was very humbling, not one full of fanfare like today. It was as if you were standing before Hashem to say, I am ready to become a part of the Jewish community and accept all the responsibilities that come with it. After you bonded with each and every Torah, we made our way to the tiny gift shop. We opened the door, and we were so excited the air conditioner was on. So I thought. It wasn't the air conditioning that made you excited. It was what caught your eye hanging in the hurricane-damaged wall unit air conditioner that made you excited. Wrapped around a hanger, not displayed in a fancy showcase, was this talit, the one that your mother and I will present to you now. It was as if this talit chose you. You kept looking at it high above our heads, and I can see in your eyes that this talit is special. What I couldn't see was the price tag. We looked all around the other water-damaged Judaica, but you never took your eyes off this talit. Finally, as your brother and Bubby soon discovered that we found air conditioning, they entered the gift shop. Right away, you asked Jonah if he liked it, and then Bubby. We knew it didn't matter what we said. You were determined to ask the lady to somehow retrieve this talit so that you can hold it and eventually put it on. At that point, it didn't matter what the price was. We all knew that this talit is now part of your Jewish identity. Jillian, from Woodland Hills to St. Thomas, from Jerusalem to Cuba, we have stepped on the soil of many lands together, and you now know what it's like to be a proud Jew no matter where you are.
You almost made it.
Almost.
I had bet against you, by the way. I won that one. Here you go.
Today, as you follow in your brother's footsteps on this bima, and those fortunate around the world, and those fortunate around the world to have a bat mitzvah, be proud of who you are, stay true to yourself, and know that I will always be there for you, no matter where you are in this world. Safe travels, and I love you unconditionally.
All right, give your dad a hug. All right, two of you go ahead. Terry, you'll hand her the talit. Go ahead, take it, Jillian, recite that blessing. It's a bat mitzvah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef bat tzitzit.
Amen. Donna and Bill, you're going to join us up here now for this first Aliyah. And again, as I mentioned earlier, you'll find it page 198.
ותגלה ותראה מלכותו עלינו בזמן קרוב, ויחון פליטתנו ופליטת עמו בית ישראל, לכנו חסר רחמים ורצון ונאמר אמן. הכל הבו גודל, אלוהינו ותנו כבוד לתורה. יעמדו מרדכי בן יעקב ובדנה בת בנימין וחנה וזאב בן יעקב ובדנה ראשון ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו ואתם מקים עליכם חיים כולכם היום.
Right where it starts. Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefanav el Esav achiv artsa seir sedei Edom vayitzav otam lemor ko tomerum ladoni le'esav ko amar avdecha Yaakov im levan garti va'achar ad ata vayihili shor v'chamor Tzon ve'eved ve'shivchach ve'eshlecha lechagid ladoni limtzo chen be'einecha.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
We're going to come around the others. Amen. Ronnie and Joey and Debbie, you're going to come forward, please.
יעמדו יעל רחל בת שמיה יוסל וטייבה ושמיה יוסף בן יהודה מאיר וברוניה וטייבה דבורה בת ולבה ורוחל רויסה שני.
Baruch hu et Adonai hamavarach.
Baruch Adonai Hambarach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai hamavarach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah.
Amen.
Amen. Vayeshuvu chamalachim el Yaakov lemor, Banu el achicha el Esav, vegam cholech likratecha, ve'arba me'ot ish imo, vayira Yaakov me'ot vayetzer lo, vayachatz et ha'am asher ito, ve'et hatzon ve'et habakar, ve'hagmalim lishne machanot, vayomer im yavo Esav el chamachanecha achat, vehikahu vehaya chamachanecha nishar livleta.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam natan b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
הבחורה, הבת מצווה, תעמוד, תעמוד. חנה שי, בת מרדכי ויעל רחל, שלישי, חזקי, חזקי.
As for you, Julian, called up as our bat mitzvah, you're going to share with us some of your thoughts today's portion, slowly, loudly, and clearly. You ready?
Yes.
Go ahead.
My Torah portion is Vayishlach, and today I want to tell you a little bit about it. Vayishlach is about how Jacob sets off to make peace with his older brother Esau after 20 years of being angry and not speaking to him. Jacob and Esau stopped talking after Jacob stole the birthright from Esau. When Jacob goes on his journey to make peace, he encounters an angel who he wrestles with from dusk until dawn. The angel then renames Jacob to Israel or Yisrael. After, Jacob reunites with his brother, and they are very happy to see each other. Jacob puts forward his many gifts he has brought for his brother. Esau turns him down and explains that he already has everything he needs. Esau is very happy and proud of his brother for making a family for himself. In preparation for my Devar Torah, I was most interested to focus on the part of my Torah portion when the two brothers reunite and are very happy to see each other. I thought it was very interesting to see them put their past behind them and realize that they are brothers and they shouldn't fight anymore. As I read this, I questioned if holding a grudge and being mad at someone is right. No, it is not right. I may sometimes disagree with my family or friends, and I might be upset with them, but at the end of the day, I want to be able to talk out our problems instead of being upset with someone for a long period of time. I have had many personal experiences with this question and have learned that I shouldn't hold grudges and need to talk it out. As I become a bat mitzvah, I have learned what it means to be a good Jewish adult and how to treat others. Part of this responsibility includes not holding grudges for 20 years like Jacob and Esau, and to give everyone a chance. This lesson really helped me realize that we shouldn't be upset with others for our mistakes. Everybody makes them, and we should always give second chances. This Torah portion matters to me because I am such a people person, and I highly value my relationships with my family and friends. As a little sister to an older brother, we fight like any brother and sister would. After studying this portion, it has really changed my thoughts at how I treat my brother. Family is everything, and I love my brother, and I never want to go 20 years without talking to him, even if he does something to hurt my feelings. To conclude, I have really learned a lot from this portion, and it has taught me many things about life. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. The Torah reading continues, page 199, verse 10. Great thing about the Torah is there are no verse numbers, no periods, and so we've always got to find a way.
Baruch Hu es Adonai Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Leolam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Leolam Va'ed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol chamim v'na'atan lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai noten haTorah.
In just a moment, also, we're going to receive some candy, some of you, and when she's finished, no, don't go away, Debbie, don't come back, you're going to stay here. You're good, just you can take care of it, that's all right. And then you're going to throw that when we let you know, lovingly, gently, like you would send a kiss to her in a moment, when she finishes the Aliyah.
Amen. Vayomer Yaakov, Elohei Avi Avraham, Ve'Elohei Avi Yitzchak, Adonai Haomer Elai, Shuv le'artzecha, Umoladecha ve'itiva imach, Katonti mikol hahasadim, Umikol ha'emet asher asita et avdecha, ki v'makli. Avarti et hayarden hazeh, va'ata hayiti lishnei machanot, chatzileni na, miyad achi miyad esav, ki yareh anochi oto pen yavo vehikani, em al banim. Vata amarta hetev etiv imach, vesamti et zaracha kechol chayam, asher lo yisafer merov. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Simon Tov,
Go ahead,
Mazel
you can throw
Tov,
the
Mazel
candy if you
Tov,
have candy.
Simon
Go
Tov,
ahead, there you
Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov, Simon Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simon Tov. Ow! Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Yehelanu.
So we can have the youngest of the children come up here. Like if you're like 5, 6, 7 years old, you can come up and get some of the candy. Come on up. Come on. Come on. 5, 6, or 7. 5, 6, or 7. Come on. The younger kids can come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. Good job. We need some clean people up. There you go. You got it? Come on. Go ahead. Here you go. All right. Good job. Thank you all. Come on, Jillian. Come here. All right. Feeling better about now? Jillian, you got a little emotional there for a moment. This is an emotional day. Not every bar mitzvah can feel that moment. And I know it had to do a lot with that talit that somehow found you. You never know in life what's going to find you, but when it happens, you know it. And your parents, each of them spoke from their personal experiences, sense of family, the important values and experiences that they always want you to have. You know that. And you're just an old soul. We know that. So much we could learn from this portion. When I was talking to you, we met, as told you, it was like talking to an adult. I really felt like talking to someone 20 years older. You had a great sense of understanding. You who try to be the moderate one, to be the peacemaker, to have understanding amongst family, friends, and everybody. That's the role that you play. It's amazing. The struggle of Jacob to become Israel. You learned that the name Israel means, according to the Torah, to struggle with God. It's about the message of life. Life, if you're going to live it, it's going to be a struggle. There'll be some great moments when you'll be up at Camp Ramah celebrating and having a great time. And even there at Camp Ramah, isn't it true, like one day feels like a lifetime, right? At camp, like boy and girl get together or somebody the same day, and like it lasts maybe a day or two, and that's like a lifetime at camp. Camp one day is a lifetime. The sense of being able to understand the struggles of life. Most important, it's about learning. That's what Jacob had to do, right? He had to understand what his mistakes were. He had to own up to them. And when he came back to Esau, by the way, some rabbinic commentators say it was an angel that he struggled with, that he had to be able to acknowledge and change. Do we learn from our past? Can we change? I believe you already have those qualities. And that's what we're celebrating, your ability now to enter into the world of adulthood in terms of Jewish tradition and obligations. I want you to just take a look out there. Look at all your family and friends. Look at all these people that came here for you. Isn't that amazing? That's something. Look all the way around. We're going to celebrate this moment with a blessing. This is Shechianu moment. Don't you think so? So let's have everybody stand, if you will. Please put your arms around your neighbor. We're going to join together in the Shechianu, please.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu b'kimat v'higianu lazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו בקימה והגיענו לזמן הזה.
We're going to remain standing for the lifting and dressing of the Torah. Aaron, Kahan, and Ethan, if you'll come forward, please, Retton. And Jonah, you can come forward as well, because we're going to need you in a moment to carry it anyway.
Ya'amod hamagviyah, Ya'amod hagolel.
Who's lifting? You're going to lift. Good, lift up.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. תורה, 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 תורה ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 תורה ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 תורה ציווה לנו משה. תורה, 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 תורה ציווה לנו משה.
We're going to call forward for the honor of Fatiha to open up the Ark duo Randy Miller and Rachel Nehabedian, Alan Kahn, and Stephanie Retton, if you'll join us on the Bima. Okay, we're back in the small of the red books, the Siddur, page 221.
על שלושה דברים,
Okay, come on.
על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים, על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר דרכיה, דרכי נועם בכל נתיבותיה, שלום השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה, חדש ימינו
You may be seated. My pleasure to call forward Beth Saltz, representing our leadership here at Temple Aliyah. We could. Going to make some presentations to our Bat Mitzvah.
Hi, Jillian. You did such a nice job. I loved your speech when you were talking about not holding a grudge. I think that's a message that we all need to be reminded of. I know I do. So we have some gifts for you. So this is a Kiddush cup to use at Shabbat at home. And we have your Bat Mitzvah certificate. We also have a scholarship to our teen program USY, which you're already involved in, and so is your brother. And we have this book for you, Israel Matters, and two more things. A tree has been planted in your honor from the Jewish National Fund. And then lastly, this is from the LA Jewish Teen Initiative, some cute things for your celebration later, socks to change into, and some sunglasses and things like that. And I wanted to wish everybody Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for being here at Temple Aliyah. Thank you.
Shabbat Shalom. Those gifts you can take, Julian. We have a prayer for peace. We're going to call forward my aunts and uncles Carol and Jack, Lori and Paul, and Phyllis, if you'll join us up here, are going to share. You'll find this reading they're going to share with us on page 178, A Prayer for Peace. Julian, come here. All right, you guys go up there.
May we see the day when war and bloodshed cease, when a great peace will embrace the whole world. The nation will not threaten nation, and the human family will not again know war.
For all who live on earth shall realize we have not come into being to hate or to destroy. We have come into being to praise, to labor, and to love. Compassionate God, bless the leaders of all nations with the power of compassion.
Fulfill the promise conveyed in Scripture. I will bring peace to the land, and you shall lie down, and no one shall terrify you.
I will rid the land of vicious beasts, and it shall not be ravaged by war.
Let justice and righteousness flow like the mighty stream. Let God's peace fill the earth as the waters fill the sea. And let us say, Amen.
Amen. Thank you all. You can go back. Page 222. We continue with the Chassid Kaddish.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועמד יברח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, במרוץ אבא מבורך, לעולם ולעולם מהומיה,
יתברך.
יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה
ברכו
לעילה במקום ברכתה ושירתה.
ושבחתה ונחמתה דעה מהירן בעלמה. We rise together, please, page 223 for the Amidah. We'll begin the Amidah together. Jillian's going to lead us. She'd like you very much if you join along with her.
Baruch
atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elokei Avotenu
Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rahel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor V'Anurah, El Elyon, Gomer Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Chasdei Avot, U'Mevi Goel Livnei V'neihem, Le'ma'an Shemo Be'achava, Melech Ozer Ufukei U'Mashiach U'Magen, Baruch Atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Ufukei Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayei Metivata, Rav Le'oshiach, Mashiv HaRuach, U'Morid HaGashem, Mechakel Hayim Bechesed, Mechayei Metim Berachabim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verufeh Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato, Mishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, U'Mido Melach, Melech Memim, U'Mechayeh, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emanata L'chachayot Meitim. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh
hametim. נגדש המשכה בעולם כשם שמקישים אותו בשמי מרום, כך כתוב היד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר,
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך לארץ כבודו.
קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך הארץ כבודו, לימתם ברוך יאמרו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו.
ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו, ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור, הללויה.
ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי המלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
Our prayers continue silently and privately in the following pages, Hebrew or English, or if you prefer, private prayers, meditations of your heart. finish with your prayers, you may be seated.
Ose shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ya'aseh shalom, ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Page 230.
יתגדל ויגדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ויעמד יברכירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וימיכון וחיי כל בית ישראל. בעגלה בזמן קריב יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ודמם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. ברכו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה ושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן ועלמה ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ודהון לכל בית ישראל כל דמו ושמיה ואמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרמיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו
Amen. We rise together. Page 231. Jillian's going to lead us in Aleinu. There.
Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol la'tet gedula leotzer breishi shelo asanu keglie haratzon velo samanu kemishbechot hadama shelo sam helkenu kahem vego elenu vego hamonam va'anachnu korim mishtachavim umadim lifnei melech malchei hamachim hakadosh baruch hu she'unot shamayim ve'yosed aretz Moshe v'karo b'shamayim ima'o Ushli not to zo, Begov he Eloheinu Einon Amit Malkeinu Zulato Kargatu Betorato Beitatu Hayo Behashevota Tatu v'toratecha Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai le'melech al kol ha'aretz v'yom hahu yed Adonai echad U'shema
You may be seated. Page 232 is the Mourner's Kaddish. It's going to mark the end of our Mincha service. Following the Mourner's Kaddish, we're going to have a very brief Mariv evening service. It'll take about 15 minutes, and Jillian will lead us in Shema and Ve'ahavta. At the end of that, we'll do Havdalah, that beautiful ceremony marking the end of Shabbat But this time, if there's anybody who has the need to recite the mourner's Kaddish, who's in the period of mourning, or is in the Yort site, or the anniversary remembering a loved one, anybody who has that obligation, page 232, you can join along with these words of affirmation of life. We join together. Yit Gadal ve'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Yalma divrach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael v'agala u'vizman kari v'yemeru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mavorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yiparach, Yishtabach, Yipa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, Yitadar, V'yitalev, V'yitalal. Shemei dekudesha brichu. Ve'ela min kol birchata v'shirata. Tushbechata v'nechamata. Damiran v'yalma v'meru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. Oseh shalom v'imromav. Hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael. Meru. Amen. May God establish his peace in the heavens, grant peace and harmony for us, for all of Israel, and all of humanity, as we say amen. You'll turn to page 264, as I mentioned, the Mariv, the evening service. I ask you to rise for the beginning of the service, please.
והוא רחום יכפר עוון ולא ישחית, והרבה להשיבה פה, ולא יאיר כחמתו. אדוני הושיע המלך יעננו, ויום קוראנו. ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai Barach Leolam Va'ed.
ברוך אדוני המבורך. לעולם ועד.
You may be seated. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam.
נחיה וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הרבים. אהבת עולם בית ישראל כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה והבטחה תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
Page 265, the words of the Shema. I invite you to close your eyes. Just for these first 6 words, reflect on oneness with God, with life, the universe, our souls, as we join together with Jillian.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך.
Join along with us.
והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושוכבך ובקומך ושרתם מאוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
We continue silently, page 266, Hebrew or English.
למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני
Adonai Elohechem, Asher hotzeiti echem me'eretz Mitzrayim, v'hiot lachem le'elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Adonai Elohechem. Amen. Middle of page 267, Mi Chamocha.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, norati lo osefel. Malchutzecha ruvanecha b'kei lifnei Moshe, ze eli anu v'yameru. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed, v'nemar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov, ugalo miyad chazak mimenu, baruch ata Adonai, gal Yisrael.
Above the page, Hashkivenu.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Ushmor tzeteinu, uvoeinu, lechaim ushalom, me'ata v'ad olam. Join us, everyone.
Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim.
Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu leshalom, v'hamidenu malkeinu lechayim. Baruch ata Adonai, shomer amo Yisrael la'ad.
Chatzi Kaddish, page 269.
יתגדל ויגדש שמי רבה, ביעמד וברכילותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון, ובימכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם כול עלמי עלמיה. יתברך, יתברך, וישתבח ויתפאר ותרומם וינשא, ויתהדר, ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה, בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמה, ויאמרו אמן.
We rise together for the Amidah. It's a silent Amidah in the evening service, beginning page 270. As you begin, either Hebrew or English, or again, if you prefer, a moment of meditation, the private reflections of your heart. finished with your prayers, you may be seated.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו אמן. Hey, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, hey, ya la 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 la, la 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 la, ya la 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 la, la 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 la. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל. אמרו,
Amen. Page 280.
יתגדל ויגדל שמי רבה, ואלמני וחילותי, וימליך מחצי בחייכון, ומחון וחיי לכל בית ישראל, בגלו בזמן קריב, יאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה. יתבורך וישתבח ויתפאר ושמם וינשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ותהלל שמי לקודשה. ברכו. לעילה מנחה בחצה ושילתה שבחתה ונחמתה, תמירון בעלמה, ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובודהון לכל בית ישראל קודם ושמיה ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו וכל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן.
Rise for the final Aleinu. Jillian, you'll come forward, lead us again, page 281.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol l'teit gila l'yotzer b'shit shelo asanu keguye haratzon velo samanu kemishbechol hadama shelo sam helkenu kahem vegorolenu kechol ha'amonam ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שאונתי שמיים ויוסד הארץ ומשה יקרא בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו ושכינתו זו וגוב מרומי אלוהינו אין עוד אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו ככתוב בתורתו וידעת היום והשבת אל לבבך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד אין עוד. כתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יד אדוני אחד ושמו echad.
You may be seated. The final mourner's Kaddish on page 282. So if you're reciting the words of the Kaddish in memory of a loved one, I invite you to rise at this time with these sacred words of memory and of life as we join together. Yit Gadal v'Yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. Amen. Yalma divrach Rutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Israel v'agalav v'zman kariv v'meru. Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'me'omaya. Yitbarach v'yishabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'alev v'yithalal Shmei d'kudesha b'richu Elah min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran bi'alma b'meru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'meru. Amen. You can come up here with me, please. One of the favorite parts of camp is Havdalah, isn't it? It's really so beautiful. So come with me, come here. We're going to get these items for Havdalah. Take this candle. We're going to invite your Camp Ramah friends. We're going to come up. Let me have your family, parents. Come on. Terry, Ronnie, Joni, you're going to come in. And Camp Ramah friends, come here. We're going to do it up here. Julian, you're going to come up here. Camp Ramah friends, just because you help her do this, come on up here. Create it around her. Okay. Like this. Beautiful symbols of Havdalah. As we began Shabbat with light and candles, we conclude it with the same way. And that candle will be held high in a moment. Began with the sweetness of wine. It's going to end with the sweetness of wine as well. June, I'm going to have you hold that. The spices, which remind us that Shabbat is leaving us and that we need a fresh fragrance in order to come back and to hold us on during the week. I'm going to have you all stand up, please, if you will. Put your books down, if you don't mind. Put your arms around your neighbor. We want you to feel this moment, transition, being Kodesh L'Chol, between the sanctification of Shabbat and the weekday as we join together.
הנה אל ישועתי אבטח ולא אפחד, כי עוזי בזמרת יד אדוני ויהי לי לישועה. ושאבתם מים בששון ממעייני הישועה, לאדוני הישועה מחברכתך סלע. אדוני צבאות עמנו משגב לנו אלוהי יעקב סלע. אדוני צבאות אשר ידם בוטח בך, אדוני יושיע מלך יעננו ביום קורנו. ליהודים הייתה אורה ושמחה וששון ניכר, כן תהיה לנו כל ישועות אשא, ובשם אדוני אקרא.
You can all join this part. You're going to learn this melody. Here we go. Come on. You can do it. La 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 la. Come on, Michael Weisberg. La 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. The old Borei Peri Hagafen. Here we go. Borei Peri Hagafen. Don't drink yet. Borei Peri Hagafen. Here we go again. La 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 la. La 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Borei minei besamim. Borei minei besamim. Borei minei besamim. Here we go. La 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 la. Remember I told you about that extra soul we have. Here we go again. Let's hear it. Come on. Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechosher ben Yisrael le'ami ben yom hashvi'i L'sheshet yamei hamaseh Baruch atah Adonai hamavdil ben kodesh lechol la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. We sing Shavua Tov. It should be a good week.
Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov,
Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov,
Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov, Shavua Tov. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi, Bimhera v'yameinu yavo eleinu, Im Mashiach ben David, Im Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Hagiladi.
Mazal Tov, Jillian!
Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Simen Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Simen Tov, Yehelanu, 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 Ulecha Yisrael, Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Ulecha Yisrael. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam. David Melech Yisrael, Chai v'kayam.
Time to celebrate Mazal Tov.